I'm joined now by the former mayor of Saskatoon and now new author. Don Atchison is here on the occasion of the launch of his book. It's titled Building Bridges, A Big City Mayor Reflects on Leadership. So congratulations on this.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Now, what made you, it's been out for a few weeks now. What made you say, hey, I got to put my story to paper?
Well, this is just part of the story.
Yes.
But I wanted people to know what it was like to get into politics as well. I think oftentimes people look and say, anyone can do that.
Yeah.
But they don't realize what's involved. I still remember the night watching CTV 2 nights before the nominations closed in 1997, Rob McDonald saying the nominations closed. Mardell looks at me and she says, I think you should run for council. I think you do a great job. And so consequently, I ran for council in, I guess it was 1994. And I was fortunate enough to win that year.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
The rest is history, but people need to understand that there's a lot that goes into it. And it's not so much, in my case, I was used to the, if you want to call it the abuse, from being a goaltender in hockey, being a referee, coaching, being in retail. So for me, politics was basically just second nature. But for a lot of people who never had to deal with the public, have always been on the other side. Quite an eye-opener for them. And I can tell you, a lot of people, when they first come to council and they get their first phone call or complaint, it's like the sky has fallen, and they don't know how to deal with it. And so part of that is to tell people about that as well.
Okay. Is this something you wish you had someone, maybe you wish someone took you aside when you first got into it and said, hey, this is kind of what you need to know?
I think it would have been nice to know that. I think in the end, though, it was, for myself, it wasn't difficult for me at all. Exceedingly hard on the family, though, because people would abuse the children, Mardell, whatever the case is, not thinking that a certain decision was the right decision. They're not involved in it. It's the politician, the person that's there, that they should air.
And you tell a lot of those stories in the book of the way that you were treated and your family as well.
Yeah.
So it's been out for a few weeks.
Yes.
How has the reception been? What have you been hearing?
Very positive positive results. People are going, oh, I didn't know that. For example, one lady phoned Mardell afterwards and said to her she became very emotional over the part about death threats and that. She said, I had no idea that that's what your family was going through at all. And so anyway, it's been very, very positive, exceedingly positive.
Okay, so, I mean, is there anything you reveal, any surprising moments that you think people weren't expecting or ready to hear or knew about you that people are bringing up?
Well, I don't know. Like, a lot of people didn't realize I was involved in hockey.
Right. That
I played on the team, like slap shot, that sort of thing, with the Penguins, all of that background as well. People had no idea. A lot of them had no idea at all. They only knew me as either the city councilor or as then the mayor. Nothing about my background. And they think some of them found that quite interesting, too.
It is. I mean, you had an illustrious hockey career. Maybe not the longest, but it exists, right? Are you proud of what you did on the ice as well?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I told my one daughter, I said, when you get to the Hockey Hall of Fame, look me up because I'm in the Hockey Hall of Fame. And she thought I was joking. And Mardell says, no, it's true. The Turner Cup, my name's on that in the Hockey Hall of Fame. As part of the team that won that particular year.
How about that?
And so it's all very interesting.
Okay, so what's next for Don Atchison then? Because you have 4 terms as mayor, and now you've written a book. Are you turning a new chapter? Because I noticed you have come in with custom-made sneakers with your name on them. Is this something new you're trying to do? Are these shoes made for walking? What's next for Don Atchison?
Well, they are made for walking or running, but by the same token, I thought it would be nice to have a pair of shoes like that when we travel, whatever. If I misplace them, I don't have to disagree with someone who they belong to. It's all wonderful.
They're fancy. I really like them. I bet you they're comfortable too.
Exceedingly comfortable, just like walking on air.
Okay, so they'll send you into the next chapter of your life. Serious though, what is next? What do you have planned for the future? Because you're not a guy who sits and just lets life go.
No, I keep on moving forward every day. Don't look in the rearview mirror, because when you look in the rearview mirror, you usually drive off the road.
Okay.
And so consequently, I'm very much in looking forward all the time. I still watch City Council all the time, look at the provincial government, federal things. Yeah. There's so much going on that one can get involved in. And so I choose to be involved in different things in our community. All
right. Well, this book tells you everything he has so far been involved in. It is Don Atchison, the memoir, Building Bridges. You can find this at, I know it's at McNally Robinson.
McNally Robinson. It's on Amazon and on ebook as well.
Okay, so all the options you need. Congratulations on this. Thank you very much for coming on, and here's to chapter 2.
Thanks ever so much. And, I'll be glad to sign your copy for you later.
Well, I am very much going to get this signed. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, Jeremy.